Hello, fellow Varsity Catholic missionaries. My name is Tom Manning, and I will be a third-year Varsity Catholic missionary at Benedictine College. And today, I just want to share with you a quick story of how I was able to build a solid relationship with our athletic director. And so, jumping right into the story, at the beginning of the year, my teammate Megan Gitchell and I scheduled a meeting with our athletic director. And before that meeting, I did my research. I found out that his name was Coach Gartenmeyer, and that he had been there for the past 30 years as the defensive coordinator for the football team, and he had been the athletic director for the past 10 years. And so the first thing I did in our meeting was I just thanked him for allowing Megan and I to be able to serve on such a beautiful college. And I thanked him for all his years of service and his service in building a solid and sustainable football program. And he absolutely loved that. And during the course of the meeting, I shared with him my passion for the game of football. I shared with him my experience playing college football and how I encountered the Lord in a radical way during that time, and how it made me become the best athlete I could be, as well as the best man I could be. In turn, I shared with him my passion for ministry and my passion for reaching out to those still in athletics and helping them become the best men and athlete they can be. And he absolutely loved that. And during the meeting, he shared with me that he would love a Varsity Catholic presence at practice. And so I took him up on that. And so I went to practice, and it was a great way for me to invest in the players, but it was also a great way for me to invest in Coach Gartenmeyer. And so during a break, whether it was a water break or a transition, I very simply walked up to Coach and I would say, "Hey, Coach, the team looks great. I'll be praying for you in the upcoming game." And through that, we were starting to build a relationship. And eventually, he invited me to come to the football games. And so I'd go to the games and I'd cheer the team on. I'd be there for the guys. But during the game, I noticed that Coach made a great coverage call. And one of the players got an interception and they won the game. And after the game, I approached him and said, "Wow, Coach, that was a great coverage call." And he absolutely loved that. And so I would see him on campus, and I'd just simply walk up to him and just ask him how he was doing and shake his hand and encourage him. "Hey, Coach, hope the game goes well this week. I'll be praying for you guys." And he just very simply appreciated that. And in turn, he invited Megan and I to start coming to the athletic department meetings. And in one of those meetings, Megan and I invited all the coaches to Seek. And praise God, Coach Gartenmeyer accepted our invitation to come to Seek. And at Seek, I tried to invest in Coach Gartenmeyer. I took him out for drinks one night. I invited him to all the VC luncheons. And I invited him to adoration. And I sat a section over and I watched as he cried and encountered Jesus in a radical way. And afterwards, I asked him how his experience was, and he opened up to me a little bit and just said how he was having such a great time. And going forth from that meeting, he actually gave Megan and I a schedule of all the athletic events, all the practices, and all the games for each and every single month, which was extremely helpful for Megan and I to have. And going forth from there, I was starting to build a friendship with him. And he actually went into a cabinet meeting and spoke to the board and raved about Varsity Catholic. And pretty soon, the board knew who we were and what our presence was doing, as well as the president. And from that, I was able to build a solid relationship with the president at Benedictine College. And so just a quick recap of what I did was I just very simply encouraged him and thanked him for his service, and he appreciated that. Secondly, I built a connection with him. I'm a football player and he's a coach. We shared that common interest. We were able to build a connection through that. And thirdly, I followed up with him. Everywhere I saw him, I would just be an encourager, encourage him and thank him for what he was doing. In doing those three things very simply, I was able to build a solid relationship with him and build a solid relationship with our president. I pray that each and every single one of you will have a fruitful upcoming year, and I hope that you guys are able to build a solid relationship with your athletic staff as well. Thank you, and God bless.